these yards.
They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing. They don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kurt, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 27.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
The Yellow Jackets will have 1st and 10 here. Send the back in motion. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looking for his big tight end. Grab down the middle. It's Fleming. Tackle made quickly, but the game moves the ball to the 6, 1st and goal.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
And the Yellow Jackets will line up here on 1st down and goal. Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offense in great scoring position here. Second down and goal. Receiver makes the catch. Brought down, but the catch moves the ball all the way down to the 1.
This defense is spread out all over the field, trying to be able to make plays in space. That is a key. Good job of tackling and keep him out of the end zone.
And it's a wildcat look here as they try to convert on 3rd down. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Direct snap. Now when he's getting boxed in, the defense not at all fooled by the wildcat look.
Looked to me like this offense tried to catch the defense napping, but give credit to the defense. They blow that run play up, and now we've got a critical decision here on 4th and goal.
And the coach elects to send out the field goal unit. So from the left hash, this is just a chip shot. He got it. The field goal's good.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Play of the drive now from the 25. They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Back to throw. It's Jennings. Tries to get it to the running back. Catch is made along the sideline just before going out of bounds. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. Handoff here from the shotgun. They've got him after a 7-yard gain, so 2nd and 3.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
And Kirk, it's SMU with the lead here. And at the end of the first quarter, let's check out the stats so far. They've flipped into the field, ready now for the second period. Here we go, first play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Caught over the middle. It's Singleton. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. All the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, SMU.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Extra point makes the lead 11.
That makes the score. SMU 14, Georgia Tech 3.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fielded in the end zone. It's Hosley. And he's tackled at the 25. Same spot it would have been had he left it in the end zone.
Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets will take over. First and 10.
Here comes the Georgia Tech offense back out on the field. The last possession, they moved it, but settled for a chip shot, so it's sort of an unsatisfying result. Looking to do more here. Grabbed by the receiver. They bring him down quickly. A short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
That completion makes it second and short. From the shotgun, handoff inside. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a first down.
That's just not a whole lot of options here for this quarterback on the RPO. The defense, give them credit. They did a nice job of sniffing it out. I wouldn't be surprised if the quarterback is second-guessing that decision of giving it to the back instead of pulling that and either running it himself or maybe making a nice throw.
Try and muscle for the first down. The Yellow Jackets pick up enough yardage to move the sticks.
Yeah, I love how the back didn't really dance around trying to make a big play. He knew it's third down in inches, lower the shoulder, get the first down.
And the Yellow Jackets with first and 10 here. Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here.
SMU. Paging George P. Burdell. Paging George P. Burdell.
First down and 10 now. Looking to pass. It's Barnett. Grab down the middle. It's Buckner. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
Of course, one of the things I love about this running back, it's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
It's second down after that completion. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. The Yellow Jackets pick up enough for a first down here.
Well, another short game for this offense on the ground, and I got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire first half and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how they get back into this game.
And the Yellow Jackets pick up enough yardage for a first down. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Bringing pressure. Goes to his right side there for the completion.
Well, defense didn't have any time at all to get pressure on the quarterback. He gets the ball out of his hands pretty quickly on the hitch to the receiver.
Pass complete. It's second down now. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
First down here for this offense. Back to pass. It's Barnett. Looks left and finds his target there. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
Now the receiver does all the work here. Man, that is easy living for this. Really good footwork by the receiver, gets the separation, and at that point, it's just pitch and catch for the quarterback.
That completion makes it second and short. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Bennett. He stopped, but he gets a first down.
But the defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback, recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a first down.
The Yellow Jackets trying to cash in here in the red zone. They're going to run it. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so second and 7. The offense with 5 receivers now, empty backfield. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Looking to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Yellow Jackets.
You put 5 wide receivers into a formation, that puts so much pressure on the defense. Do you have enough guys that can cover? The quarterback does such a good job of finding the weakness and exploiting it.
PHC is good. They still trail, though. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. SMU offense is back out on the field now. Each offense has been clicking, scoring touchdowns in their last possessions. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Dropping back. It's Jennings. Lets it fly to the wideout. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback.
Great job by the quarterback with an accurate throw against man coverage for a first down. Overall, by the entire group, good execution by this offense.
One play, and they're already past the 40. First and 10. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
Man, every defensive coordinator will tell you, I just want my guys to play fast. And how about that one right there? He almost ends up tackling the quarterback as he's handing the ball off. This offense is lucky they didn't end up fumbling.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. He's good as he throws it. What a catch! He's brought down, but not before getting into enemy territory at the plus 47.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything seems to be working. Coordinator is calling good plays. The quarterback and the rest of his receivers and running backs are executing. And frankly, this defense is showing almost no resistance.
It's the 2-minute timeout. Nice to have a close game here as we approach the half. The Mustangs lining up here on 1st and 10. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Pass rush closing in. And it falls incomplete. The defensive pressure hurried the throw that time.
Well, there aren't very many things that can get to a quarterback of this magnitude. But I think it's safe to say that good pressure by the defense can get to any quarterback.
Incompletion in first half makes it 2nd and 10 from the 47. To throw, it's Jennings. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, and he dropped it. You do not see that very often from this guy. It's going to bring up 3rd down.
That's everything you want to see from an offense. Great execution. The line gave the quarterback time. Quarterback makes a great read, throws it to his guy, and the receiver drops it. Now he's going to have to shake that off and get ready to make that next play.
Up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He escapes the pocket. Contact as he threw it. And he's picked off, threw it across his body, and paid the price. They get him down after a short return, but the interception gets the football back to the offense at the 36.
Chris, he's trying to find something. Nothing is there. Everything is covered downfield. He's rolling to his right. Eyes are downfield. But the one thing he doesn't see is that defender who steps in front of that to make that interception.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looking deep downfield to the left. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Looking for a man. The pocket breaking down. Running open downfield. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
The offense really clicking against this embattled defense. To throw, it's Barnett. Looking downfield near the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Georgia Tech.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you had to do was get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
Point after, up and good. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Looking to throw it on first down. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
Chris, it really looked to me like those linebackers in zone coverage had their eyes in the backfield looking at the quarterback. They lost the running back sneaking out on that angle route. And I thought the quarterback did a nice job of waiting, being patient, and then making a nice throw for a first down.
Offense keeps moving. It's a completion for a first down. The shotgun running play call. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
You know, in that era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. Second down after that run on the previous play. Dropping back, it's Jennings. Grab near the sticks, it's Cooper. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays, but the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
Nice grab. It's Cooper. And he heads out of bounds after. Here's the handoff on a counter. Bites off a defender. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
And looking to throw now on first down. And is intercepted. Look out, he's in the clear. Across the 40. And they bring him down, but look, there's a penalty marker on the field. Let's see if the officials wipe away this turnover. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Dropping back, it's Barnett. Oh, it's incomplete. Tried a little lob pass there, but doesn't work.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Following the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 30. Second down, we're going to throw it. Defense is coming after him. Swarmed by the pass rush, a sack. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half.
Timeout, Georgia Tech.
One more play before they head to the locker room. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. The receiver grabs it. Defense stops him short of the marker, so now it's 4th down. The offense spends their final timeout of the half here to talk strategy. So just before halftime here, out comes the field goal unit. And he's got it from 48 yards out, showing off the big leg. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And the Mustangs will kick it away to get us going in the second half. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Georgia Tech offense is back out there. The passing game very hard to stop in the first half. Let's see if they can begin to feature the run game here. The game moves the ball to the 34.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
From the shotgun, here's an inside give. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
It's 3rd down for the offense. Looking to throw. It's Barnett. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
The Mustangs offense back on the field. They've got to get things going here. Turnovers on back-to-back possessions. Caught in the backfield. It's Moore. Not easy to bring down. The quarterback finally gets the job done.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
So 2nd and 7 at the 3-yard pickup. This offense trying to get something going on this drive. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Looking to scramble. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
A lot of times we get caught up, Chris, in the one-on-one battles with the receivers and the DBs. Here's a great example of up front, the offensive line and the defensive line. Who wins that battle? This time the defense wins it and they get the sack.
So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. And he'll be forced out of bounds after a small pickup on that return. Comes the Georgia Tech offense back out on the field. Last time was a quick 3-and-out. Can they get a drive going this time? Nailed out of the shotgun. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
To throw, it's Barnett. Locates the tight end. It's complete. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
On 3rd and short, they hand the ball off. And they get the conversion there. Set up now, 1st down at the 38.
Boy, Chris, you cannot overstate how big of a conversion this was to be able to pick this up on the ground. Yeah, the offense still has the lead, but you can just feel the defense having all the momentum with the points they've been able to compile. And that run right there picks up a 1st down and can kind of settle things down a bit.
And the Yellow Jackets have 1st and 10 here. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Delivers quickly to the left side. Wide open downfield. They make the tackle, but that plane moves it inside the red zone.
Once you can establish the run game, the play action is so effective. Those linebackers' eyes get caught up on the run. Then you pull the ball, and you've got open targets behind him. That's a great example of using the run game to set.
Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. The pass is incomplete just across the goal line.
That ball just seemed to sail on it. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch in bounds, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
Grab behind the line. It's Fleming. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Looking downfield. It's Barnett. Caught in the flat by the running back. They bring him down at the 7. The offense set up now with a 1st and goal.
Well, you talk about a huge conversion. That's 3rd and long. It doesn't matter for these guys. They just keep going about their business. Great connection between this quarterback and receiver on that one. And now they're in business.
The Yellow Jackets hoping to punch it in here. They have 1st and goal. They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Now, you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now, sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling them to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
No gain on 1st makes it 2nd down and goal from the 7. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Running out of time in the pocket. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up 3rd down.
Risky throw here on 2nd down. You know, small spaces down here can be an issue for any quarterback. Very interested to see what they call here on 3rd down coming up.
And the offense facing a 3rd and goal from a long way away. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Third and goal. Looking to throw the ball. Hit as he released it. And he's got it. Touchdown, Yellow Jackets.
Chris, how about the quarterback sitting in there, taking the hit, but not before he got rid of the ball and hitting his intended target with a strike in the end zone. What a way to withstand the pressure and deliver for the 6 points.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. That one bounces through the end zone, so it'll start at the 25. SMU offense is back out on the field now. They're coming off a quick 3-and-out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. First play of the drive, they look to the right. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35.
I love how this quarterback is finding this slot receiver. Not only is he tough to handle, but it's what he's doing after the catch. He has such wiggle and quickness. He's tough to bring down, and you see more positive yards after the catch here.
See what the call is on 1st and 10. Looking downfield, it's Jennings. Quick completion to the tight end. They get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. That completion makes it 2nd and medium. They'll run it here. They make the stop, but not before he moves the football across midfield. First down to the 48.
Just a great play by the running back here, finding his lanes and then exploding through the gap when it opened up.
The Mustangs starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Eludes a tackle. Doing a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
The game makes it 2nd and medium. They're going to run it here. Going absolutely nowhere with a loss of it. And the Mustangs come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. That's reeled in. It's Johnson. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Man, really good job here by the defense, flying around, recognizing the ball is out, and then making the tackle short of the first down.
Down, looking to throw for it. Looking for the wideout. And it falls incomplete. A turnover on downs. Big play for this defense.
I really thought that this was going to work out. Showing an aggressive approach here. Going for it on 4th down. Looked to be there. They just weren't able to complete it.
And on the carry, he's heading left. Defense able to bring him down to wrap up the 3rd quarter of play. And notice how the balance of this passing game's been on display here. A whole bunch of guys getting involved catching passes. That's tough to stop. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a 1st down play. The back's got it. 1st down, looking for more now. Tackle made after a big gain.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Again, coming out of the RPO, it is complete. They'll step out after a nice gain there, and the offense will have 1st and
That's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing.
Touchdown, Georgia Tech. Still no answer for this offensive machine.
Chris, I know the back's going to get a lot of attention for this touchdown, but I was focused on the offensive line. You had 5 guys working as one. Great communication, able to get up to that second level and open things up nicely to allow the back into the end zone. Defense not fooled at all there. Nice job of stepping up and stopping that 2-point conversion.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. Here comes the Mustangs offense back on the field. Last possession, they were stopped on 4th down, but it didn't cost them anything. And they put together something here. With the catch, it's Knight. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Hey, it's positive yards, right? That's never a bad thing. But let's face it, Chris. These guys got a long way to go in a short amount of time to do it. So let's get the ball downfield, and let's get out of bounds to try to preserve that clock.
Gain on the first play moves it to the 43. It'll be first down. That's a design quarterback keeper. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. The Mustangs come up to the line to crank the tempo up here.
How about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
Back to throw. It's Jennings. Dumps it down to the back. Caught. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down.
Chris, here we are in the 4th quarter. These guys are trailing. Had been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
That completion sets up a 3rd down play. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Grab down the middle. It's Moore. And the Mustangs are moving quickly down the field.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
The Mustangs churn out another first down. It's a run. Running back's got it. They bring him down to the 27. This offense really threatening now.
Well, depending on the temperament of the head coach, he's either turning to the bench and screaming, where in the heck was that all game? Or maybe he's just kind of keeping that to himself, thinking, all right, maybe this is something to build on. Maybe something positive can come out of this. You're going to have some bad games from time to time. We'll see how he gets his team ready in the future. But that right there, man, that's what they've been looking for all game.
First down, looking to throw the football. Pass is incomplete. The defense affecting the quarterback with pressure there.
It's just so hard in these late game situations when you're trailing by this much to try to get the ball downfield against nickel or dime coverage. They're inviting you to take that underneath throw, hoping you burn the clock as you go.
Looking to pass here on second down. He's picked for a 3rd time tonight. Brought down after a short return at the 20 to snuff out the scoring threat in the red zone.
I just don't think there's anything else you can do as a play caller. You've got to be able to throw the ball downfield. You just got to hope that your quarterback and receivers can execute when the defense knows it's coming. Here, the interception cost them.
Here comes the Georgia Tech offense back out on the field. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. They'll tackle him right at the 25-yard line.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Boy, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's 3rd down. Scanning the field. It's Barnett. He's running out of time here. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on 3rd down.
I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance, but he held it just a little bit too long, and the defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
And the Yellow Jackets will bring their punt team on the field now. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. He'll field the punt. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. And the SMU offense is back out on the field now. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Short connection to the tight end here. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
Pass caught. 2nd down now. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Caught over the middle. It's Johnson. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. And the Mustangs looking to run some tempo here. Shotgun formation here on 3rd down. Quick throw to the left side. He makes the grab.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
The Mustangs will line up on 1st and 10. Looking to chuck it again. Not able to connect. Incomplete.
Love the idea of the defense getting more speed on the field, whether it's nickel or dime. Get as many defensive backs on the field as you can, and then sit back when you're working with this kind of lead in the 4th quarter. You don't want to give up the big play. Force them to throw underneath, tackle them inbounds, and keep that clock moving.
That incompletion makes it 2nd and 10. Dropping back, it's Jennings. Caught by the receiver. They make the stop at the 25, but it's 1st and 10 for this offense. And the Mustangs pick up enough yards to move the sticks. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense facing some serious urgency, trying to come up with a miracle late here. Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
That play makes it 2nd and 10. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Now, trailing by this much in the fourth quarter, the defense playing smart. They know you've got to take some deeper shots to try to get back in this game with a big play. And the margin of error for this quarterback shrinks with every pass attempt.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Incomplete for a third straight play.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on fourth down.
Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field trying to chip away at this lead. And he's throwing for it on fourth down. Pass caught. Can he get in?
Well, Chris, here's an example of what we always talk about. On fourth down, the receiver's got to run a route beyond the sticks. Great awareness to know exactly where he is. Quarterback makes the throw. Receiver gets hit, but he's beyond the sticks for the first down.
First and goal, they'll try to run it in. And it's a touchdown, but there is a marker on the field. So the touchdown taken off the board by the penalty, and they'll back them up. That stings. The Mustangs looking to finish the drive here. It's first and goal. Looking right. This one caught. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. Looking to pass. It's Jennings. And that catch is hauled in. Brought down at the 7, but the completion moves him closer to the goal line. The offense has been moving backwards here. Now a long way to go on third and goal. Out of the gun now on third down. Can't hold on. Good defensive play brings up a fourth down.
Well, they decide to throw the ball here on third down and short. I really thought the easy thing is just run the quarterback or hand it off, pick up the first down, keep this drive alive, and get 6 points on the board.
Remember, a field goal here doesn't do much. So on fourth and goal, they're going for the touchdown. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. This one falls incomplete, and the defense makes a fourth down stop.
Well, they just had to go for this, Chris. Pretty obvious. Not much of a choice. Down late in the game like this, you got to be aggressive. You got to take a chance. This was clearly just not their day.
So the job is simple here. Just take a knee, run out the clock, and begin the celebration. Offense getting set. It's second down. And it's a kneel down.